Hello guys, MonkeyBot here, and we finally got some Shadows of Change 2.0 content for you guys. Today we're going to be doing Cathey, so it's going to be focus on that. I have not looked at this blog at all, so it's going to be very, very interesting. I'll skip through the things that don't look so interesting, because it does seem like quite a lengthy blog. Ooh, quite interesting, units and everything. Okay, let's get straight into it. So I'm Richard Aldridge, Game Director of Total War Warhammer. Today I want to share some news with you on the new content that will be arriving for Shadows of Change with patch 4.2. Free for existing owners and bolstering the DLC for anyone picking it up post patch 4.2. We'll be covering what you can expect going forward from Total War Warhammer series, taking a peek behind the curtain as to how we go about planning, creating and making our DLCs, and having a close look at the new additional Grand Cathey. New additions for Grand Cathey we'll be receiving for patch 4.2. Why do I keep saying 2.4? Reflecting on Shadows of Change, I'll cut straight to we didn't give enough new characters and units. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. This is an apology thing, isn't it? What to expect moving forward. Looking to the future, our team and I love the Warhammer universe and want to make as much content as possible. Whether that be to add further existing characters like the Golden Knight. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's for Kislev, though, the Golden Knight, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that's the bodyguard of Catherine, the Golden Knight. Golden Knight, spectacular units and creatures. Yes, I'm looking at you, mighty hot pot. Okay, don't know what that means. Or other unexplored lore. Hot pot, I'm guessing, is that... I can't remember what they're called now. Basically the Warhammer Hobbits. Can't remember what they're called now. I don't know if that's it. We still plan to make more DLCs for Total War Warhammer 3, with some of them, like Thrones of Decay, following the same premises and compositions as Shadows of Change, where we will add to and develop 3 existing races from across the Warhammer world. Accompanied by our patches and updates, this will give us the opportunity to go back to some of your most beloved races and give some attention. Okay, sounding good so far. Okay, DLC content for Shadows of Change and Thrones of Decay. This is what we're going to get now going forward. 3 legendary lords, each playable in Realms of Chaos and Immortal Empires, as expected. Unique gameplay mechanics for each lord, as expected. 3 lords, 1 per race. 3 heroes. Okay, we're getting a lord and a hero for every single race now. That's good. 5 units, infantry, cavalry, monsters, etc. Whatever. 3 regiments of renown. 1 free LC character, which we got Eckhard Hellbrass for Shadows of Change, and a legendary lord for Thrones of Decay. So we're getting a free legendary lord now for Thrones of Decay. Yes, finally, CA, we are getting free legendary lords. Thank you. This is what we want. Not just heroes. We want lords as well. So we're getting a legendary lord for Thrones of Decay now. That's good. Potential further content, new spell lore, new mounts, new additional free LCs. Good. Okay. So there's a comparison chart here. So we're getting 2 free LCs now rather than 1. So that's good. Yeah, you can just see the comparison. I've already explained what we're going to be getting. So Grand Cathey additions. Okay, to set the scene. Yeah, they're just setting the scene. Okay. So we're getting a new legendary hero. That's good. So we're getting a legendary hero now for Grand Cathey. So let me introduce Grand Cathey's first colossal legendary hero for you. We wanted to add Satang to move away from what is currently known about Grand Cathey and showcase some of other inhabitants of the mighty empire. So let's go down. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. The Sentinel of the Sky. So it's a flying legendary hero. Is this like a giant hero? Like a terracotta sentinel, but as a legendary hero, and it flies? Is there anything... The concept art looks beautiful. I'm not going to read everything, like they're just sort of talking about it, but the concept art looks beautiful. Yes, it is. It's a giant terracotta sentinel as a legendary hero. He's got a bow and arrow as well. Okay, so he's a bone giant. He's a bone giant that flies, and he's a legendary hero. Okay, so he's a construct, tough and heavy, staying as Satang has high amount of armor, which, okay, good, and a giant bow. Yeah, so he's going to be a legendary hero artillery piece, very similar to a bone giant. That's really cool. I like that. I like that. That's a really good start to the Cathey update. Gatemaster of the Celestial Skies, a hero of Celestial Cities. Skies? What am I talking about? Celestial Cities. So we get a new hero. Yep, that looks fine. Gatemaster, what does he do though? So he's got hybrid combatant. So he has a sword and shield and a crossbow. Good, so we have a ranged hero now. He's very defensive, so Gatemaster excels at defensive warfare with several abilities that buff friendly battle lines. Good, so I'm guessing he buffs melee defense and things like that around him. And he's mounted on a warhorse, so he's quick to move around. Okay, good, nice. He seems like he's a very flexible, you can also see that he's a Dark Elf Repeaters kind of like thing as well. So good. That's nice. Great Moonbird, monsters and monstrous mounts. So Great Moonbird now. Okay, so we now get a monstrous flying creature for the Cathey roster. Very nice. And there's apparently a mount for some units. I'm guessing that'll be for some of the... so very similar to a High Elf Phoenix. Very good, very good. So airborne... Moonfire, don't know what that means. By flapping its wings, the great moon bird can produce a vortex or moonfire which damages all enemies caught in a radius. Okay, so it's a what's the phoenix called? It's the phoenix that can produce vortexes. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, so it's basically that. Flaming and magical attacks as expected. Arcane Phoenix, there it is. It's right there in front of me. The Arcane Phoenix. So yes, it's very similar to the Arcane Phoenix, but now for the Grand Cathey, which is good because we do need more. We have a lot of flying units already for Cathey, but they're all balloons. So now that we have some more Air Force to protect those balloons, hopefully the balloons are actually going to be a lot more viable now because you can easily protect them a lot easier. Okay, Celestial Lion. As a monstrous mount. Okay, so this is a new lion. It's not the Jade Lion. This is a completely new lion. And it's a monster and a monstrous mount. So it's a unit and it can be a mount. And it flies by the looks of it. So this is basically a griffin, but a lion. By the looks of it. So fast Celestial Lion has exceptional ground mobility, making it perfect for harassing tactics or flanking. Airborne and fearsome. But utilizing its fearsome roar ability and the terror attribute, the Celestial Lion can strike fear into hearts. So it can I don't know if it has fear all of the time. And it's a mount for the Celestial General. Oh, is there the option for the mount up here? Because it did say it's a mount. Oh yeah, Astromancer. Okay, so it makes sense. Okay. There's nothing about gameplay mechanics, which I guess for Cathey is fine because I actually thought that Yuan Bo is okay. But I would like to see... Let's see. Let's just read this last thing because maybe it will talk about something. So, well, the team are still looking flat out for everything ready... to have everything ready for release, but we want to be upfront with you that there is a chance that our intended date could shift slightly. Okay. We haven't got a date yet, though, did we? We didn't miss it, did we? I don't think we missed a release date. Let me just go back up. No, there's nothing about a release date anywhere. Okay. So... whatever it is, okay. So yeah, we'll go back. So, well, the team are still looking flat out to have everything ready for release, but we want to be upfront with you that there is a chance that our intended date could shift slightly. This is true. This is the true nature of video game development, in spotting these last-minute issues or adding the final polishes which can lead to the release dates changing. It's important to all of us here, that we get patch 4.2 right for you, so we don't rush it out before it's ready. As it stands today, we're on track to release in the middle of the month, so that will probably be next week or the week after. Release in the middle of the month, but like I said, this could shift closer to the end of February, depending on how the remaining works goes. I'm optimistic, and the team are super energized in getting ready, getting everything done and ready to put into your hands. Next week, we'll be back with the deep dive on the additional units coming to Tzeentch, alongside the confirmation of 4.2's release date. Okay, so next week is Tzeentch. But I'm hoping we're going to get Kislev next week as well, because if we're getting that, it is at the end of the month. So I'm hoping to get Tzeentch and Kislev next week. But hearing Tzeentch is good. I really hope to see some mechanical changes for the Changeling. Cathey is fine with its mechanics. Like I said in my video, I don't have anything to change for Yuanbo. I think his campaign is fine. So units is kind of all I was expecting for Cathey. But the units do look really nice. They do look really nice, but I'm concerned that because there are no changes for Cathey, I'm also concerned that there's not going to be many changes for Mother is standing here and the Changeling, who desperately need a few mechanical changes. But yeah, it's a good start. I really like the fact we're going to be getting a Legendary Lords now for free. That's really good for Thrones of Decay. This is really, really nice. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys, for this video. Please let me know in the comments below what you think about this. I'm actually partially optimistic, but I think the units are really good, but we were expecting new units, which is fine. But let's see what the rest of Shadows to Change is going to bring. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.